Jade, you gotta watch your back there everywhere. We don't have backup yet.
Yeah, well, don't you worry about me. I've been taking out monsters before you were born. Monsters. Time for you to die, little one. Right, kiddo, that's the last of them for now. You need to regroup with your father. There's a nest around here somewhere.
Yeah, we gotta figure out who their leader is so we can take them out once and for all. Ready for whatever mission you've got for me, Dad. I can do this. Oh, I'm sorry, son, I can't risk you. She's obsessed with you now. You can't go near her. Dad, come on, I can handle it. I'm not gonna fall in love with a vampire. Damn it, son, you got Jade killed. I saw the way you looked at her. You hesitated, and that's how she got killed. I'm not letting you in the field. Not until I end her. Broke the first rule, didn't I? I'm sorry, Dad. Not your fault, son. They're very seductive. I'll handle it. Sorry to call you like this, Carlos, but I didn't know who else to call. This is all my fault. Why the vampires are fighting. I'm the cause. Wait a minute, Alec, I don't understand. What do you mean you're the cause? What happened? I had a former life, and I was in love with James and CEDRIC, the leaders of both the clans, and I couldn't make a decision, so I killed myself. Oh, Alec, you had a former life? We gotta figure this out. Even if you're a vampire, you're still my friend. I'm gonna help you. Because I don't know what to do. Don't worry, that's why you got me. Oh, so I guess she turned you into a vampire too, huh? We're in the same boat. Oh, well, I don't think I was ever gonna escape her. I'm in love with her. Yeah, I know what you mean. As soon as I saw Annabelle, I knew it was wrong, but I loved her. I tried to deny it, but I can't. Now we're gonna be vampires forever, and we're gonna have to hide from the hunters. Yeah, well, at least we're not alone, and I know Annabelle would protect me. And I'm sure Anastasia will protect you. But they'll also kill to protect us. Well, here's to another century, old friend. Hopefully it's better than the last one. So he's trying to forget the past, old friend. It's too painful. I know how much he meant to you, but he's the one that left. He's the one that killed himself. It's not your fault. Yes, of course he did, but it's my fault. If I would have turned him in the first place, he wouldn't have had to choose. Come on, James, you know he couldn't choose between the both of you. That's why he did it. I feel you down in the sand. I know that he loved me. I think he was afraid of CEDRIC. What is it you need from me now, Lily? Don't you know I've suffered enough? Yes, of course I know you suffered. You and CEDRIC are not friends anymore over a little boy. It's ridiculous. Alec was not just some little boy. He was perfect, and he should have been mine. Of course, James, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just upset. I can't get close to Max. His father's interfering again. Of course he's interfering. You're going after a hunter. Are you ridiculous? It's not worth it. He is to me. This is just freaking great. We lost Brandon and Evan. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Try to calm down, Kevin. I already called for backup. And besides, we know they're not going to hurt us. Counting on the fact that we were all friends and hunters. But the bloodlust is going to take over them. They can't control that. Look, I know you don't want to hear this, but if it comes down to it, we're going to have to kill him. Believe me, I know that. It comes with the job. But doesn't mean we have to like it. Alright, come on, let's get the gear out of Max's office. Ladies, I'm afraid we're going to have to be on more guard than ever. All the clans have arrived here to start trouble. Yes, well, no one is going to touch my Evan. I will destroy them. Yeah, anybody tries to take Devon away from me, they're gonna die. Do not fear, sister. We will protect our men. Oh, ladies, of that I have no doubt. But the hunters are going to be a problem as well. So be careful. Yes, of course, we are always careful around the hunters. We will be fine. Better get back to our guys. Oh, Carlos, are you serious? He actually died and came back? That's freaky. Now he told me the whole story about how he fell in love with CEDRIC and James, and he couldn't make a choice. Well, shit, is he going to be able to make a choice now? What's he going to do? Yes, he chose James, but he's afraid to see CEDRIC again because he said it might bring up the old feelings. Oh yeah, it probably will. I mean, it's not every day you kill yourself over two guys. But we gotta figure this out because we gotta help Alec. Even if he's a vampire, he's still my brother. Of course, brothers for life, I get it. Honestly, Uncle Rick, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm drowning in this. If I see CEDRIC, it might bring up everything. Then just don't say him. Go to London with James, if you really love him. I do. I love James, but I also loved CEDRIC. I don't know why. He was so dark and twisted and possessive, but I still fell in love with him. You can't do what you did last time, Alec. You have to make a choice this time. I know that I do, but I know I'm only going to make it worse, too. What the hell do you want from me, James? Where's my father? Please, Max, there's no need for violence. You know who has your father. Lily. She wants you. Yeah, well, she's not going to have me. Never. Please, Max, who are you trying to fool? She's already in your head. She's not. What have you done? I'm sorry about this, Max, but you belong to her now.
Okay, Annabelle, I understand. I'll stay with you. I won't go out there. It's dangerous. Oh yes, my love, you have no idea. The other clans hate us. Yeah, I'm guessing that has to do with Alec and the rivalry between the leaders. Oh yes, they both fell in love with a shy little farm boy back in the 1800s, and he couldn't make a choice between them, so he killed himself. Now, if he didn't make a choice between them then, what's he gonna do now? Oh, Ian, he has to make a choice, or it's all over for all of us.
Right, I understand. You don't want me to get hurt. I'll stay here. Yes, but I'm afraid it's only going to get more dangerous now with CEDRIC here and the other clans. I don't know, you think Alec can make a choice? He couldn't make one before. Oh, Henry, he has to make one, or we're all going to be killed in this war. But I mean, if all those old feelings come up, he's in love with both of them. How's he supposed to choose? He just has to decide who he wants to spend his eternity with. James or CEDRIC. I don't envy that choice, that's for sure. Lily, I can't be here. Where's my father? Please let him go. Hey, my love, I had to get him out of the way. He wasn't going to let us be together. Lily, we can't be together. There is no us. I'm a hunter. You're a vampire. I can't. Please, Max, you've already fallen in love with me. You'll never love anyone else. Sorry, Lily, but I can't. Even if I'm in love with you for the rest of my life, we can never be together. Max, we will be together because I'm going to make you one of us. Forever. I won't let you go. This is just great. Every clan is here in town and we're not hunters anymore.
Honey, you really think we could have took on all those clans by ourselves?
No, but it would have been a hell of a show and we would have went down fighting.
Just because we're hunters doesn't mean that we can't still hunt. We can take out some of these clans, and we're strong enough to do it now.
You're suggesting we go rogue. I like it. We can do this.
We're gonna need to get Kevin and Logan on board, so they can at least help us from the other side.
Alright then, you make the call. I'm gonna start tracking some vampires. James, that was amazing. Again, but I still have to go see CEDRIC, you know that. No, I don't understand what you see in him, my love. He's evil, he's dark. Worse than I ever was. It's hard to explain. I mean, he was exciting. He was new. He was fun. I was just a farm boy. What was I supposed to do? But he's psychotic, my love. And he would only put others in danger. He'd put you in danger. I'm sorry, James, I know you don't want to hear this, but he did love me. And I loved him. I really only fell in love with you because I loved you first. No response what I have. Damn it, Lily, all this time and I still can't resist you. Max, I told you, you and I are forever. You can't stop that. Lily, you killed my father. How do you expect me to forget that? How do you expect me to move on from that? Love, you will get past it because you love me. And your father, he was just trying to control you. You know that. Lily, he was still my father. And you killed him. You could have just let him live. No, I couldn't, my love. He told me he would never let you be with me. Look, I'm sorry, Wilhelmina, but I can't help you. I have to protect Carlos.
Oh, well, you better protect Carlos, because Kate's gonna come after him.
Well, if you guys hadn't tried to turn me into a vampire, everything would have been fine.
Relax, cousin. I'm not gonna kill my only living relative. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and Carlos can never find out about that. Or Alec. They'd never forgive me for helping you.
I get it. You're loyal to them. But just remember, I'm family, so you have to be loyal to me, too.
Can I forget when you don't give me a choice? So what the hell are you up to, Renfield? What are you trying to pull? I'm only looking out for James. And I know that Alec is going to break his heart again. How can you be so sure he'll break his heart? I think he loves James. Oh, I never said he didn't love James, but he also loves CEDRIC, and he can't choose between them. It's too hard. Why the hell do you think he can't choose between a psychopath and a good vampire? Because Alec saw the good in both of them. The humanity. The things that could be saved. That's why he can't choose between them.
Everything's going according to your plan. Now you sure Carlos is here somewhere?
Wait, please, do not doubt me. I will deliver Carlos, as long as you deliver Alec to me.
You got a deal, but how the hell are you going to keep him away from James?
Because back then, James and I were friends. Now we're rivals. I will kill him for Alec.
No, it's gonna have to come down to that, Cedric. He can never choose between you two before.
Alec was the only good thing in my life. I will not lose him again. Not to anyone.